Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome in. Welcome in. Well, you may notice a couple of things. Just quick programming updates. Cruising is Fun Anytime was up before me this morning, and she hollered out, "Hey, did we do online check-in last night?" And the answer is no. Bottom line is we both fell asleep, and that was left undone. And this was at 6 o'clock this morning, bright and early. So I proceeded to get online and do our online check-in, or attempt to do our online check-in. Now, Norwegian check-in is slightly different and slightly way more annoying than the Carnival check-in, as you may imagine. Like, for instance, every time you must put in a phone number, you have to indicate the country code. Every single time. Okay, that was slightly annoying. Let's get past that. Everybody has to watch the safety briefing video during the check-in. It was my first time dealing with that. And then the internet kept popping off because we have a thunderstorm that is currently ripping through Galveston right now. So I had to pause like 3 or 4 times, wait for the internet to come back up. At any rate, we are all checked in. And all is well. The most annoying part is now we can't print our boarding passes or our luggage tags because we have to wait 24 hours. I don't know what that is. It's like we're supposed to be able to get some pieces of paper now. Hello. So now tomorrow morning we got to go back in and print our e-docs. They give you e-docs on Norwegian, and while e-docs are convenient for most people, I don't trust our internet signal down at the Port of Galveston. I'm not sure what kind of changes they have made, but I'm not sure about the internet. So it is always recommended by Cruising is Fun Anytime and myself that you print your online documents that they offer, because then that'll be your guaranteed way onto the ship. Good morning, gentlemen. How was your morning today?
Well, it's 34 and cold today.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad outside. It looks pretty nice. Alice woke up, and I asked her if we were checked in. She goes, no. So she went ahead and did it. Boom, 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 done.
Yep.
So no problem. I mean, you're such a Carnival person.
All I've
Take
ever
it
done,
easy, just chill today.
all I've ever done was Carnival check-ins.
Yeah,
That's it.
Oh, let it go.
Let it go. Yeah. You notice I just now got my coffee. So yeah, my morning went backwards. I did not coffee first, but online check-in first.
Well, I have not checked in.
Yeah. It's weird, Scott. It's really weird.
I have not checked in yet. I did check in for my Maravilla Yacht Club cruise last night, though. So I'm all checked in for that. That's a little bit of a different thing. Really, all you're doing when you do that is putting in basic information, and MSC stores a lot of that. So it already had my passport number. It already had all that information. All you're really doing is kind of indicating what your emergency contact is. You don't set up a shipboard account with MSC because you do that once you're on board.
Okay.
You go to a kiosk and set your expense count up with a credit card, or you do cash or whatever.
Right.
So you don't do that ahead of time. And you don't print your docs right away with MSC either. You have to wait until they issue what they call an e-ticket, which is basically the same thing. But that'll come probably maybe within 2 weeks of the sailing. I'll actually get a notice saying your e-ticket is available, and then I'll print it at that point. So
okay. Well, cool. Well, welcome everybody into Go Live Together. We are your morning team trying to navigate this cruise life. Okay. That's all we're trying to do. We're just trying to cruise. That's all. Not trying to make things difficult for you. However, there are differences between the cruise lines, and I'm starting to notice that now that we're branching out beyond Carnival. If you are here for the replay, please type in the word hashtag replay. That way we know that you were here. But for those of you that are here right now, good morning and welcome in Midlife Travel. Made it into the chat. Good morning. Also, we got a brand new viewer and brand new member, Joe Hupp. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Joe, I give hearts to everybody who has taken the time to press the join button and join one of our channels. It doesn't matter who you're a member of. If you're a member, you're going to get hearts here. So get used to it. And thank you for coming into the wild shenanigans too. This is not your Today Show, okay? So just get ready. Mike and J&S Adventures has made it in. Good morning.
Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Ooh. And they say, hey, everyone, happy TGIF. It is a balmy 22 degrees Fahrenheit with a high of 34 degrees and cloudy. That'll work. Traveling with Tinkerbell has made it in. Good morning. And she says, good morning, family. It's Friday. Yay. Stay warm and enjoy some butter toast. That's right. We got a donation of fairies right along with that. Thank you so much. Hey, there's Cruising is Fun Anytime. There she is.
Good morning.
Yep. Yeah, she is taking her well-deserved day off here. Yeah. It is raining here. The power is cutting out. Yes, it is. We did lose power about 3 or 4 times this morning already. But yes, the show must go on. Cruising with Keith has made it in. Good morning.
What's up?
Next up in the chat is Eddie Lugo Studios.
Viva la raza!
That's right. And he says, yo, 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 everyone. Journeys with June and Brady have made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Good morning.
Scott McNeil with a fresh donation of pineapples in the chat. Good morning.
Hi.
Ever.
Cruise Nuts has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Cruise.
Danny D, the spectacular supporter, has made it in. Good morning.
Welcome.
Little devil trouble with you.
Hey, not the little dog. The little dog is innocent. Kathy Mills has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Anthony on the Move has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
What's up, my man?
Joshua Gabriel has made it in. Good morning.
Hi.
Alice Lugo Studios has made it in. Good morning.
Hey, babe.
Yep. And Cruising is Fun Anytime says, I like the safety briefing. It was weird. It was just really weird that during the check-in process they would do that. I've never seen it before.
That is a little weird. Like I said, Royal Caribbean, you can do it the day of in the app.
Yep.
But not during the check-in.
Okay. John Gaylor has made it in. Yeah, the odds were terrible today, but yeah. The ads, somebody's ad must have been running on the show. I don't know. Scott McNeil. Ahoy there, everybody. Captain Billy J Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Welcome.
Now we can get down to business. Anthony on the Move. Our Prima sale date is January 26th, 2024, coming up in 3 weeks. Yep. And we will be getting out of here. Oh, here we go. Captain Billy J. Today is work and travel day. Tomorrow is fun day in Orlando area. And Sunday is cruise day. MSC Seashore. That'll work. John Gaylor. Should have had coffee delivered to you in bed. Yep.
No, not all of us are so lucky, John.
Cruising is Fun Anytime was.
That's your problem.
No, I'm honored to do that. I do it every day. Every day. That's my thing. I like that.
For a woman.
Oh,
That's why I keep writing her up.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you so much. Okay. I was there to take my picture because I'm the one that's running the online check-in. Okay. I just looked at the camera. I was still. I took the picture. Boom. Done. I tell baby the same thing. I was like, okay, they need a fresh picture of you. So come and sit in front of the machine. Boom, I'm hitting buttons. We're uploading it 3 or 4 times. It's a big mess. Okay. And and then finally they say, okay, well, the picture you uploaded is too fuzzy. We'll just take a fresh one at check-in at the terminal. I was like, okay, fine. So yeah, and her and Hannah's pick could not go through. So we got to do that at the terminal.
You guys do your pictures like that?
What, upload them? Yeah, we tried to, but it didn't.
I mean, I know a lot of the lines have been offering that as an option,
Mhm.
the last couple of years. I never do it. I just let them take it when I check in at the terminal.
Yeah, it was all part of the check-in process. They prompted me to take.
But if you don't do it, they will take it at the terminal.
Yeah, and I'm so used to Carnival doing it that it was just weird to me.
Yeah.
They wanted everything up front. Let's see, Captain Billy J. I printed our e-tickets off yesterday. Received them a month or so ago. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not with this. Tamika Davis, good morning.
Good morning.
Will G has made it in. Morning, all 48 degrees and foggy in Central Texas. Sea Lake Journeys has made it in. Good morning.
What's up?
And see, Danny, yeah, the little dog. It's cute.
Yeah, the dog's an angel, but you no.
Ain't nothing wrong with the little doggy. I like it. Okay. Let's see. Tammy has made it into the chat with a comment. Seriously, Scott, Baltimore? Yeah.
I like Baltimore.
That's right.
Everybody in Pennsylvania either loves Pittsburgh or Philadelphia. Very few people like somebody else.
Mm-hmm. And let me see. Today we have a visitor in town, and it is none other than the Norwegian Prima.
Wow. And it's not zoomed in on the dock.
It is. It's because they're at Terminal 2. That's just how far they could get it right there. There was some emergency vehicles about 20 minutes ago. I hope all is well, but you can see it is dark, rainy, and just nasty outside today here in Galveston. It's just terrible. The weather report, if you are sailing away on the Norwegian Prima today, you should already be here and feeling the temperature of 62 degrees with 94% humidity, 65% chance of precipitation with wind and rain. If you are still here and sailing away, your sail away forecast is as follows. We're dropping down to 57 degrees today with 84% humidity and mostly sunny. So yeah, the weather, the storm is just going to pass on through, and you should have a dry sail away if they have all of the squeegees out and are able to get the decks dry for you. Switching over to the ship tracker, let's see who is where today. The Norwegian Prima is in port here in Galveston. Everybody else is cruising. At sea today, you got the Carnival Breeze coming back. You got the Carnival Dream coming back. You got the Jubilee coming back. The Voyager of the Seas is on a day 2 of a 4-day cruise at sea, but the rest of the ships are in port. The Disney Magic is in Costa Maya today on day 4 of a 6-day cruise. The Regal Princess and the Harmony of the Seas are both in Cozumel. The Regal Princess is on day 10 of an 11-day cruise, and the Harmony of the Seas is on day 6 of a 7-day cruise. And this lets me know right here that tomorrow is going to be a really busy day here in Galveston because everybody's on their, second to last day or last day of sailing. So let's see who else has made it in. Oh, snap. House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it in. What's up, fellas? That's right. We can get the party started. Oh, here's some controversy for everybody right here.
Ugh.
Go
Yes,
Dallas
no
Cowboys.
No business talking to me like that, Mike.
Go where? Like get out of town, get out of the country. I mean, go where?
Yeah, yeah. Get the hell out of
Yep.
here.
Yeah, go. Bye-bye.
and take them those cowgirls, or I mean those cheerleaders with you.
Yep. The cheerleaders,
He might too.
the cheerleaders might be able to stay. I don't know, but you know, the cowgirls.
No, get rid of everybody, even the stadium.
Oh wow. Cruiser McKee says, I'd rather you like Baltimore than the Eagles.
Yeah.
True.
So like my family is greatly divided. I've always been a Baltimore's fan, a Ravens fan. My mother and my middle sister are diehard Eagles fans. Me and my mom has this Eagles crap everywhere. And my oldest sister here, Tammy, is Pittsburgh, right? But out of all of those, I probably hate I love to hate on Pittsburgh way more than I love to hate on Philadelphia.
But is it because of her or because of the team?
No, just because I despise and loathe Pittsburgh in so many ways.
Oh, okay. Well, here's some more controversy for you. It's a New York team. Come on, Eddie. Eddie, where you at on this one? Let's weigh in on this one. Go Giants.
New York got no teams either.
Oh, okay.
They
Wow.
both suck this year.
And
oh,
here's a question coming in from Cruising is Fun Anytime. Who schedules the ships?
we by maritime law, I will say whoever is in charge of the ports, logistics there. You know,
Yeah, you got us all stumped on this one.
the ships just can't just come in whenever they feel like it.
Yeah,
Doesn't work that way.
Okay, Danny D has chimed in. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory.
See, trouble right here. This
Yep.
one's trouble. Oh, she's an angel. No.
All right. Well, let's see. We are all caught up in the chat again, which you know what that means. It is now time for Jeremy to struggle with words. And today is Friday, January 5th, 2024. I'm making it a habit to say it. That way I can write it because, you know, you rarely write the date down unless you're signing something or whatever. So I got to get used to saying it. And on this day in history in the year 1863, Russian actor, director, and producer Konstantin Stanis I can't say this, but it's so important.
Get it?
Yeah. Bananas. Who developed a highly influential theory of acting called the Stanislavski method was born. That's the best I can do with that word. In 1914, following the great success of the Model T, American automobile maker Henry Ford raised his workers' pay from $2.40 to $5 a day and reduced the hours of the workday. In 1919, Anton Drexler founded the German Workers' Party, the forerunner of the Nazi Party in Munich, Germany. In 1925, Nellie Taylor Ross assumed office in Wyoming, becoming the first female governor in the United States. In 1931, American actor Robert Duvall, who was known for his convincing portrayals of a diverse range of characters, was born in San Diego.
Check that out.
In 1931, American dancer and choreographer Alvin Ailey Jr. was born in Rogers, Texas. In 1946, American actress and director Diane Keaton, who first achieved fame in quirky comic roles before earning acclaim as a dramatic actress, was born. In 1953, Waiting for Godot, a hugely influential and enduring play by Irish writer Samuel Beckett, was staged for the first time in Paris. In 1973, American musician Bruce Springsteen released his debut album, Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey. In 1998, Daniel Arap Moi was sworn in as president of Kenya for his 5th consecutive term. In 2005, the dwarf planet Eris was discovered in images taken 2 years earlier at Palomar Observatory in California. In 2014, Eusebio, perhaps the greatest Portuguese soccer player of all time, died in Lisbon. And finally, in San Francisco, on this day in 1933, construction began on the Golden Gate Bridge, a suspension bridge that once boasted the longest main span in the world, and that has been celebrated for the magnificence of its setting. And that will do it for this episode of Jeremy Goes Banana. Yep, here goes banana. Okay, yeah, it was a couple of them here.
I was trying to get a quick answer to that question, and there apparently isn't one.
Okay.
So it looks like, at least in some part, who comes and goes and when and where is handled in part, not entirely, in part by, believe it or not, the U.S. Coast Guard. So, if you notice, like, even a lot of times when there's an issue with a cruise ship or something in the Caribbean, the response comes from the U.S. Coast Guard, even though, it's not U.S. So, we seem to have a hand in a lot of things. So.
Yep.
They are loaded and locked too. So.
Yep. And good morning, Scrow's Nest. And I believe that some congratulations are order based.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, based off of this comment right here for hitting 1K. No, you got some confetti and, all of this good jazz right here. Yeah, there we go. That's the one I wanted. Congratulations. That is a major milestone. And let's see. No, we have not done top chatters yet. Thank you for that reminder. So let's go ahead and pop that up now.
I wonder why.
I know, right? Let's see. Nightbot is up, and let's see. TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday, and today we will see how chatty people have really been over the last week on Cruising is Fun Anytime. Coming in at number 10 is the Z Show Cruise Fun. Number 9, Pier Runners. Number 8, Bamanola Adventures. Number 7, Rihanna's Life Adventures. Number 6, Traveling with Tinkerbell. Number 5, Call Me V. Number 4, Marjorie. Number 3, Crystal. Number 2, Emily. And number 1 coming in hot with 181 messages sent versus the number 2 spot with 41 messages sent. I know y'all see that, right? Wow, somebody was really trying on this one. It is none other than Rob from Cruise Brothers. Y'all give him a hand clap.
Cruising on the high seas and travel.
That's right. That's right. Congratulations, man. We know that you're super chatty, and that is well deserved. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Yeah,
I have this like envision in my head, right? It's probably not going to sound as funny as it does to me inside, right? There's a group of people, they're looking at a camera, right? You can only see them, maybe 2 or 3 people. They say something about cruising on the high seas, right? All of a sudden you hear all this commotion in the background. Next thing you know, they all get pushed away, and Rob comes up to the camera and says, "And travel."
Yep. That would be hot right there. That sounds like an idea for a future vlog. That would be good. That would be good. Yeah, no, that was funny though. Okay, so moving on with the show, I believe it is now time for this cruise news that you do not want to miss. Okay, so pay attention.
Morning cruise with Scott.
Here, wait.
And travel.
Wait.
Somebody else.
There we go. We'll get rid of it for the moment. Carnival pushes 2 cruise destinations past 1 million passengers.
Ouch.
So when Carnival Cruise Line's Excel class ship Mardi Gras arrives at Amber Cove, Dominican Republic, the Coyer family was celebrated as a 1 millionth guest to arrive at the Carnival-owned destination. 1 week later, as Carnival Radiance docked in Ensenada, Mexico, the Andrus family stepped off the vessel as the guest of honor. So this year, we're celebrating that no one does fun like Carnival. And it's also true that no cruise line drives demand and tourism economy like Carnival. We're delighted that our guests set these important distinctions for both Amber Cove and Ensenada. In both ports, the local dignitaries were present to celebrate with guests and Carnival Cruise Line officials, bringing over 1 million cruise passengers to Ensenada and Amber Cove means the destination benefits heavily from the economic impact that the cruise ships have. Besides guests spending money on souvenirs, local food and drinks, tours, there's also a significant income generation due to provisioning, port fees, and job creation. Operational since 2015, Amber Cove has 2 berths to hold 2 large cruise ships simultaneously and can handle up to 8,000 passengers daily. Owned and operated by Carnival Corporation, the resort is open to all the company's brands, including Princess, Holland America, Seabourn, AIDA, Costa, and more. Amber Cove is one of the best destinations in the Caribbean. Our guests love the relaxation and adventure they find here, and that many of our ships visited Amber Cove. David Collado, the Dominican Republic's Minister of Tourism, congratulated the cruise destination on reaching the milestone, acknowledging the significant growth and benefit it brings to the Puerto Plata region. We congratulate Amber Cove Cruise Terminal for reaching 1 million cruise visitors. This represents unstoppable growth for Puerto Plata and its people who directly receive the benefits of these achievements. So Carnival's relationship with Ensenada, Mexico spans nearly 3 decades, known for its historical landmarks, thrilling activities like ATV riding. Ensenada has evolved into a vibrant destination offering a blend of culinary delights, cultural experiences, and exploration of the nearby wine country. So it's pretty exciting news for those 2 ports. I know that Amber Cove, I do like Amber Cove personally. It's definitely not my favorite because there's no beach. So moving on, and
There's no what?
There's no beach in Amber Cove. It's a big swimming pool, but there's no beach. So, so this is the inspiration for today's question. So, kind of pay attention, maybe possibly a little bit or whatever, to get some kind of some direction on where I'm going with the question. Otherwise, I'll clarify it when we get to that segment of the show. So it says here, frequent Carnival cruise line. Oh, sorry, maybe I should read the headline, right? Are changes coming to Carnival Cruise Line's signature dessert? So it says here, frequent Carnival Cruise Line guests know there is no decadent dessert on board better than the signature Carnival chocolate melting cake, a rich ramekin of molten lusciousness topped with a dusting of powdered sugar and served with a side of vanilla ice cream. Traditionally served in white ceramic ramekins, the cake can range anywhere from very fluid, warm lava to a more fully cooked, spongy cake. For most guests, the proverbial sweet spot is somewhere in between, with a bit of a firmer cake on the outer edges and a slight crust to break through, with a center filled with oozing ooey gooey sweetness. On board different ships recently, however, guests have been surprised to find their melting cake dramatically reduced in size and now served in a significantly smaller dish, only slightly bigger than the ice cream scoops that traditionally accompany the cake. It says here, another variation that has been spotted is that the cake served in a more oblong, oval-shaped dish, much shallower than the classic ramekin. The different dishes have been spotted recently on Carnival Magic, Glory, Horizon, and Mardi Gras, and may also be in use on other ships across the fleet. So different dishes and dish sizes can make a significant difference in how these delicious cakes are baked. Smaller or flatter dishes, which contain less batter, could be more easily overcooked, losing the melting quality so key for the outstanding dessert. This can lead to a greatly inconsistency in the cake's texture, which can be disappointing to some guests. At the same time, smaller dishes may be welcome to other passengers, as it means a better portion control for the dessert, which undoubtedly contains frightening number of calories. These cakes include both semi-sweet chocolate, milk chocolate, as well as traditional sugar, butter, eggs, flour, not to mention the ice cream served with the dessert. Depending on the overall portion size and the exact ingredients used, one serving of the melting cake can have as many as 800 calories or more, according to the cruise line's website. With smaller, it says, of course, it is also possible that recent sightings of different dishes and dessert sizes are simply coincidence, with different ships having a variety of dishes on hand and using what's available to ensure that all guests enjoy this amazing treat. Carnival melting cake is featured nightly on the main dining room dessert menu on every vessel in the Carnival fleet. So, and then the final thing I want to share with everybody today is I'm not going to go into the actual news brief, but what I am going to do is I'm going to show we're going to show a quick video. But before we run that video, I just want to preface this. If you remember, we ran a story recently on an unfortunate situation on the Carnival Mardi Gras where a cabin floor was flooded, and even 6 days into the cruise, it was still very flooded and not dried out at all. So that was obviously on a Carnival ship. So most of you know about the World Cruise happening now on Royal Caribbean's Serenade of the Seas. And I think for the most part, the cruise is off to a good start. However, they did run into some bad storms off the coast of South America. And unfortunately, it resulted in this. I mean, the water's so deep and so, so much of it in some places it's rippling and there was a current in it and everything else. So pretty crazy. Hopefully they'll be able to get that cleaned up so that the guests can, continue to enjoy their world cruise.
And that's the way the news goes.
Yep. I thought you were saying that they were gonna like fully cook the cake, or at least just do away with the cake, because me personally, just like Journeys with June and Brady, I'm in the minority. I don't care for it either. I normally order a fruit plate. Simple. Just give me fresh fruit. That's me. Any other time, I would like the cheesecake, or I opt to go to C-Day Brunch and get the banana cream cake that they have as well. Mike Rihanna says, I heard it's not a lava cake anymore. It's more of a brownie now.
Well, again, it can really depend, right? So that's why, so again, like, that's why I'm saying, like, how do you like your melting cake? Because it really depends. Sometimes, it comes in different ways. And even before they switched it to a smaller container, when it was in the traditional ramekin, I've gotten it all kinds of ways. I've gotten it to where it was basically like soup. I've gotten it where it was literally a fully cooked cake. There was no lava, no melting to it, and in between. And I prefer it the in between, right? I prefer it where it has just the crust. You can break through, and it's kind of cake on the side. And there's, and of course, I always get it with 2 scoops of vanilla. But it traditionally comes with 1, but you can ask for 2. Another way it can come as well is sometimes people order it with peanut butter. So instead of the ice cream, or you could get it with peanut butter and the ice cream. I mean, it really just depends. And I don't order it every night, but I definitely try to order it at least twice on every ship that I'm on, every Carnival ship that I'm on, just because I am a big fan of it. So.
Eddie, you want to chime in on the melting cake?
On the Glory, the first time I ever had it, and the first night I got it the regular way, just the 1 scoop. Once I found out that if you call it the Mickey ears, it comes with 2. Yeah. So the next 3 nights, I got me Mickey ears.
Mickey ears, okay.
I didn't care how cooked the lava was or whatever. I mean, it's in my belly.
You wanted the Mickey ears. Okay, well, that'll work.
Yes.
Hey, that's a pro tip right there. Yep. Hey, Carmelyn for the win. Carmen has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Good morning.
And let's see. Cruise Vet. Oh, snap. Cruise Vet, our shipmate, has made it in.
Hi.
Man, on the Jubilee heading to Galveston tomorrow. I know that's right. I know that was a good cruise. And it's pouring down raining today, but tomorrow you guys should be good. And let's see.
Now, I don't think that I'm probably as upset about hearing that it comes in a smaller container now, just because I would order 2.
Right. Yeah. Captain Billy J says, I had the different dish shape from our Carnival melting chocolate cake on Carnival Celebration back in October. Not a fan of the change. Keep it the same. And no, I don't like the peanut butter with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't order the peanut butter with it either. I just order it, like with the Mickey ears.
Yeah. Mickey ears. Right. Okay. Well, that's a good pro tip. John Gaylor, I would pass mine on. I don't like the taste.
Give it up. I'll take it.
Journeys with June and Brady. Tiramisu is my Carnival dessert of choice.
Okay.
That'll work.
I had that tiramisu once. I didn't really care.
I had it once also.
It was too much fluff on top. And I'm like, no, wait a minute. It's not a real tiramisu.
Cruise Nut says, you're on a cruise. Just get used to the water. I mean, that's
water anyway.
That's what squeegees are for, right? As long as the ship don't tilt, I'm good. Yep. And Cruise Vet says that just saves you a trip to Lido. Yep. John Gaylor says the 7-layer chocolate cake is good. I do agree. I have to agree about that one. Scrow's Nest melting cake. I could take it or leave it. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it.
But how do you prefer it? Do you prefer it fully cooked?
No. If they're going to call it melting,
or in between.
If they're going to call it melting, let's have some melting happening. In the dish itself. Let's see. Cruise Vet says Chibang has a version of it that's more like a dry brownie. Had to drink a whole pitcher of water to keep from choking. LOL.
Well, what are you eating? A pound of it?
I know. Ocean Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep. Okay, Captain Billy J. I love the Carnival melting chocolate cake. My favorite dessert on the ship, but it may not be in the smaller container. I like it in between, half cake, half lava, and put ice cream on it. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm the same way. You know, if they're going to serve it melting, molten, let's get it molten.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I just don't care. Just bring it.
And see, yeah, there we go. Cruise nuts. The only bad cruises are the ones that sink and never come back. Otherwise, you're good. If you make it back, that's a successful cruise. That's right. Okay, so we are all caught up in the chat. And I know that Eddie has been working on another Carnival cruise in which you can get this melting, sometimes brownie chocolate cake with or without peanut butter. And let's hear all about it.
Well, in October 28, 2024, this year, it is finally here. It will be here soon enough. So once October comes around, let's go. So get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel to get your cabin booked for the Carnival Paradise, leaving out of Tampa, going to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman. More lava cakes on this one. So yes, definitely I'll be having Samoa. Definitely. I love desserts. I'm not supposed to be eating them, but when I cruise, I cannot say no. So definitely I'll be taking it. There's a lot of creators coming along on this cruise. All of us will be there. Also, Cruise Nuts, Orange Cone Blog will be there, traveling with Tinkerbell, coming along too. I heard that Matri might be part of it too now. And there's more people coming in. So if you are interested, please get in touch with Bruce and get your cabin going. And please listen to this video.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
And if you want to see Mike from Mike and Rihanna swim, this is your chance.
Yep, that's right. Let's see. Captain Billy J says Scott should try Carnival melting chocolate cake with some butter toast on his next cruise. His next cruise is on the Norwegian Prima. I don't know if Norwegian has an equivalent to the Carnival melting chocolate cake. Maybe Eddie can chime in on this one.
I don't think so. I haven't seen anything like that. There's an apple pie a la mode at the local. I don't know what the Prima will have, but they might eventually have something like it. I know there's some chocolate cakes and some different stuff that you could get on the buffet. Like you could get ice cream and mix them both together. But like the brown lava brownie like that, I don't think so.
Having never sailed the Prima, I'm positive that they have toast with butter.
We'll have to see what's going on with that.
I'm gonna get you some butter toast.
Yeah,
some toast with butter. That'd be great.
Butter toast.
That'd be great.
You get your own
right
toast
there.
with butter, but I'm gonna get you butter toast.
Yep.
A coffee.
Got a comment here from Cruise Nuts. We wouldn't miss this cruise. It will be one hell of a pineapple time party. LOL.
Oh my Lord. And Bruce is gonna be there too, so
I know
it's gonna be trouble. Trouble. So,
So-
Mike, be ready.
Yep. Okay. No, we don't have any details on the Margaritaville cruise just yet. However, I did see a bad story from cruising with Keith.
I did not see it from Keith, but I saw it from another source.
Okay.
Yeah, very
bad.
bad.
That's really, really bad.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know that we're going to report on that one. Follow
No.
cruising with Keith.
I actually wasn't going to.
No, because that's so bad. It's really bad. Scrosness says booze cruise, aka let them eat cake cruise. Yeah, because there's no other restaurants. Because there's no other restaurants, we might as well just get fat on cake. I think that
Chicken tacos from Blue Iguana.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's gonna be a taco cruise for me, y'all. I'm so serious. I am gonna be ducking guys as much as possible.
Yeah.
You might see me eat a guy's burgers on this just for simple lack of options.
Options. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This is a lack of options. I'll probably eat a guy's burger just for the heck of
You
it.
could always go to the buffet and get yourself some butter toast.
I could.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know. Together We Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Morning, Will. Hi, Crystal.
Crystal, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, you made the list this week of top chatters. Thank you so much for being active in the chat. We always appreciate you guys. Yep, Cruise Nut says, I'll be easy on you, Eddie, because I know you'll be heartbroken to be on a Carnival ship. LOL. Yeah, I know.
It's a ship.
Yeah, that story that we had last night was gruesome, but it wasn't bad like this one. Go over to Cruising with Keith on his Facebook page. You'll see what we're talking about. Crystal says, so no fancy dinner nights for y'all. Oh yeah, we're definitely dressing up. I'm going to be G'd out, okay, because that is the only night that I dress up and go take our picture for the whole cruise. We buy one photo of both of us all dressed up and dolled up, and that is our cruise cadence. That's all part of our Carnival thing that we do. So, yeah, we'll be dressing up for sure. I don't know about our co-hosts. Y'all going to dress up?
I mean, I'm going to wear clothes.
I don't typically do it. And it will really depend on, I am likely to be on a cruise that ends up dumping me off in Tampa or somewhere near Tampa, so that I can make my way to the booze cruise. So I'm going to be towing a lot of dirty clothes with me, right? So probably not.
Yep. And our Journeys with Jude and Brady said they want to be on the Margaritaville cruise. Believe me, we will be bringing you news and getting together a promo video and doing everything that we do for our other group cruises. We're gonna really dig in for this one because this is our group cruise.
Yeah.
Go Live Together group cruise will be promoted, and if you catch one episode, you've pretty much caught them all because we're going to promote this thing as much as we can.
And just to clarify everything about this too, right? We're planning this cruise on a Margaritaville ship, Margaritaville at sea ship that isn't sailing yet, right?
Right.
So, we don't have it's not possible for us to have any more information about it at the moment. But we will be bringing you information once we're able to get it.
As much as we can, and we go live every day almost, so you'll have plenty of opportunities to hear about it.
Yep.
Plus, if you follow us on social, I know that we're gonna share it there as well, and probably create a Facebook group for it. I'm not sure. It all depends on how many mods we can get together to help us out with it, and we'll have to see how that goes. Crystal says, LOL, I tried so hard to organize the YouTubers on the Jubilee. I failed miserably. Well, I imagine that there will be more opportunities for you to do so. Just keep on cruising.
And what I would like to know is what she meant by organize, like get them together to do something picture, a group chat, or what?
I don't know.
What were you trying to do?
Yeah, that's a good question. In the meantime, let's hear who is coming on for the remainder of the day. I know we got a good show tonight.
All right. At following us at 11 o'clock Eastern, it will be A Moment in the War with Darion. 2 p.m. will be the Ray Parade. There is a premiere by Celia Jennings tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. I believe that at 8 o'clock tonight, Cruising with Keith will be on. Also, Orange County Blog will be on at 8 p.m. tonight. Fantastic Cruising will be on also at 8 p.m. tonight. We will be back together tonight at Go Live Together After Dark at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. And closing the night at 10 p.m. Eastern tonight will be the Down Under Cruisers with Helping Hands for Cruising.
That's right. That's right. And Crystal said I asked him to come for a group photo on the last formal
night. Yeah.
Okay.
So
now, who was now just a quick rundown? Like who were the vloggers on that cruise?
Oh man, name them. I mean, there's like everybody's trying to catch this inaugural season, and
so it was Z was on there, right?
Well, no, that was on the last sailing. She's talking about this one right now. That
no.
I thought it was the inaugural.
Yeah, the inaugural.
Maybe.
Yeah, I thought it was the inaugural.
He was there, and Chris Nuts was there.
Mm-hmm.
Pierre Runners were there too.
Pierre Runners was there. Yep.
And some other people. So
I'm
guessing she was trying to get them together, but sometimes it's not that easy.
I mean, I was not aware that there were a lot of vloggers on the cruise. I thought there was just a handful. So
yeah.
Oh, here we go. The Nuts were there. Yep. Mike Arana has a programming note. Our Sunday live might have a slight time change. Just have the notification bell on.
Oh.
Okay. Traveling Gilberts were on the inaugural. Hey, can't wait for those vlogs to come out. It's my Louisiana people right there. Yep. I know that's going to be amazing. And let's see. Okay. So we're all checked in to our Prima cruise. And I was having a little hard time navigating it. It just really got me. They ask you to take a fresh photo of yourself, and I had pictures of us behind me like I do now, and it's like, can't nobody else be in the photo? So I'm like, oh man. So I had to fix my background, take a fresh photo, and at the end of everything, it's like, well, you could just get us to take your photo on check-in. I'm like, okay, well, that's that could have been nice for you to say at first. I mean, that's what Carnival does, and I'm okay with it.
I mean, they all do that. Here's the thing, even with MSC, right? I have in the past, like I said, I don't really do it, and I've only done it a few times, and I don't do it anymore. Mm-hmm. But even with MSC, I've uploaded my photo during the check-in. But when I got to the ship, they still wanted to take my picture anyway. Right. In the terminal. So I was just like, you know what, that's fine. And I prefer them to do it anyway. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but I obviously have to do my check-in today. So hopefully I won't run into too much trouble with it or whatever, but
Cruise Nut says, Eddie, let it go. It's me that can't let it go. He has cruised with Norwegian before. I haven't. So any differences that I noticed, I was like, man, this is different. I'm so used to Carnival, you just blow right through the
You're not gonna like the cruise because you already in your mind it's all about Carnival.
I know.
Go with an open mind when you get
this morning I find out that from Scott that MSC saves a lot of that stuff for your future sailing. So you don't have to type in a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean MSC is literally like I mean you're done in like 30 seconds because everything is already in there if you've ever sailed with them before. So the only thing you had to put in was emergency contact information and hit it, and it's done. And then, like I said, you have to wait for your eDocs. You don't get your eDocs right away. So now MSC uses the same luggage tag format as Carnival does. So if you're like me, you use those, like we use these plastic sealable kind of luggage tag things or whatever. So we print them out, fold them, and stick them in there. So it's nice that you can use those. Royal Caribbean uses these really thin ones. Eddie, do you know which ones Norwegian uses? Are they kind of like fatter, or are they really thin and tall, like thin and long?
Thin and long, I would say, if you're talking about the luggage tags.
Yeah, you get the luggage tags. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we may need new luggage tag holders.
Well, I have both. So I have both because Royal Caribbean uses the thin and long ones, and then, like I said, Carnival and MSC use the wider, fatter ones. So I have them both. So I just was curious which one I needed to dig out.
Yep. So we may, but we can't find out until tomorrow what size they are. So that was another thing. We got to wait 24 hours for our e-docs. Yeah, there was
3 weeks before you cruise anyway.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, you have to wait a little while for. So here's the thing. I think with Royal Caribbean, you can print your Sea Pass right away, but you can't print your luggage tags right away. You have to come back in and do your luggage tags later, I think. And then with MSC, you have to come back in to print it all later too. Mm-hmm. So pretty standard. But, again, like you've only sailed Carnival, so, that's all you have to go off of. But the other lines definitely do things differently.
And here is a note for Cruising is Fun Anytime. Scrow's Nest says Temu sells both size luggage tags.
Yeah. I mean, I think we bought ours a long time ago on Amazon before Temu existed, but I'm sure you can get them both there too. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thin and long, but NCL mailed me my tags, and it's like airport tags. Okay. Well, that'll work.
Yeah, they might do that because you're in Canada.
Yep. All righty, folks. Well, with that, we will let you guys get on with the rest of the day. Please come back for Go Live Together After Dark tonight. I know that we have a great show planned for you guys. And I believe today is the return of Live with the Usual Suspects. Eddie, are we going to?
No, that's not until after Prima.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to look forward to it because I know that's a fun time for a lot of us, just to relax, unwind, and have just a great cruise conversation. But yeah, definitely come back tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central for those of us for the sane people in the chat. Thank you very much.
Yep. And for some people who are in the chat, you can come back at 7 p.m. Mountain.
Right. And if Bruce wants to join us, that would be 6 p.m. I think we got the whole country covered.
Pacific time.
Yeah. And
do we have any people in here from Nova Scotia who would like to come in an hour ahead of time?
At 2 o'clock at night. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming in. Everybody take care of each other out there. Try to stay dry because I know that weather is headed y'all's way. Okay. Talking to you two. It's headed up that way. It's about to make there's
a lot of debate about what it's going to be, and right now it's going to be anywhere from 2 to 5 or 6 to 12 inches. So just depends on who you want to listen to.
Before we go anywhere, read the chat at the end.
Yeah, Billy J says, I wish I was in Hawaii time.
And Rob is even better.
Yeah, we got Milwaukee in the house, and let's. He says, "What about no people or Nova Scotia people?" Yeah, that would be 10 p.m. And F people. What? I don't understand, Rob. I don't.
Newfoundland.
Talking about Newfoundland. Newfoundland is a province just slightly east of Nova Scotia. So.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Have an excellent day. Everybody take care of each other out there. Hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget.
My God, he's talking to you.
Nuh-uh. I'm already in the panel. Hang on.
He's already taken us out.
Yeah, I know, right? Marjorie says, Jeremy, I can make you a gold member on Norwegian Cruise Lines. What, you got the hookup? I mean, we only got 3 weeks left. Let's make it happen. Shoot. I don't know. Australia people. Yes, we're going to have Australia people in the chat tonight. So See you later, guys. Good morning. We love you.